Is rejection the end of the road, or just the beginning of a new path? Life often presents us with moments where we stand at a crossroads, unsure of which direction to take. These moments can be daunting, filled with uncertainty and fear, but they can also be opportunities for growth, transformation, and new beginnings. The story of Itohan is a testament to this truth. Let's find out through Itohan's inspiring journey. Itohan's story is one of resilience, faith, and the power of art. It is a journey that takes us through the highs and lows of pursuing a dream, the pain of rejection, and the joy of finding one's true purpose. Itohan was an artist with a dream, pouring her soul into her paintings. Each brushstroke was a reflection of her innermost thoughts and emotions. Her studio was her sanctuary, a place where she could escape the chaos of the world and immerse herself in her art. She spent countless hours perfecting her craft, driven by a passion that burned deep within her. But one day, after submitting her portfolio to a prestigious gallery, she received a rejection email. The words on the screen were like a dagger to her heart. "Not a fit," they said. Her heart sank, and she questioned her worth. She had poured her heart and soul into her work, only to be told that it wasn't good enough. The rejection felt personal, as if it was a rejection of her very being. "Not a fit," they said. Her heart sank, and she questioned her worth. The days that followed were filled with self-doubt and despair. She wondered if she was truly meant to be an artist, or if she had been chasing a dream that was never meant to be. The rejection email played over and over in her mind, a constant reminder of her perceived failure. Amidst her heartbreak, Itohan recalled a verse her mother often shared: "The Lord is near to the brokenhearted and saves the crushed in spirit." Psalm 34:18. Her mother had always been a source of strength and wisdom, and this verse had been a comfort to her in times of trouble. As she read the words, she felt a sense of peace wash over her. It was a reminder that she was not alone in her pain, and that there was a higher power watching over her. This reminder brought her comfort. It was a small glimmer of hope in the midst of her darkness. She began to pray, seeking guidance and strength. She asked God to show her the way, to help her understand the purpose behind her pain. Slowly, she began to feel a sense of calm and clarity. She realized that her worth was not determined by the opinions of others, but by her faith and her passion for art. Days turned into weeks, and Itohan felt a gentle nudge to trust God's timing. She began to see her rejection not as a failure, but as a redirection. She started to believe that there was a greater plan for her, one that she could not yet see. She decided to take a step back from her art and focus on her faith. She spent more time in prayer and reflection, seeking to understand God's will for her life. She stumbled upon another verse: "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans for welfare and not for evil, to give you a future and a hope." Jeremiah 29:11. This verse resonated deeply with her. It was a promise of hope and a future, a reminder that God had a plan for her life. She began to see her rejection as a part of that plan, a stepping stone to something greater. Her dreams weren't over, they were being reshaped. She realized that her journey as an artist was not just about creating beautiful paintings, but about using her art to inspire and uplift others. She began to see her work in a new light, as a tool for healing and transformation. She decided to use her talents to make a difference in her community. Instead of giving up, Itohan volunteered at a community center, teaching art to children. She found joy in sharing her passion with the young minds, seeing their faces light up as they created their own masterpieces. The community center became a place of refuge for her, a place where she could give back and find fulfillment. She discovered a new sense of purpose in helping others find their own creative voices. The joy she found there reignited her passion. She realized that her art was not just about her, but about the impact it could have on others. She saw the potential for her work to bring joy and healing to those who needed it most. Her heart was filled with a renewed sense of purpose and determination. One day, a gallery owner visited the center and was moved by her work with the children. He saw the passion and dedication in her eyes and the impact she was making in the community. He was impressed by her talent and her commitment to using her art for a greater purpose. He knew that her work needed to be seen by a wider audience. He invited her to showcase her art, saying it was the inspiration people needed. Itohan was overjoyed. She had never imagined that her work at the community center would lead to such an opportunity. It was a validation of her efforts and a testament to the power of faith and perseverance. She accepted the invitation with gratitude and excitement. Itohan realized that rejection had been redirection. She saw how her journey had come full circle, from the pain of rejection to the joy of finding her true purpose. She understood that every step of the way had been guided by a higher power, leading her to where she was meant to be. She felt a deep sense of gratitude for the lessons she had learned and the growth she had experienced. Reflecting on her journey, she remembered, "And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose." Romans 8:28. This verse had been a source of strength for her throughout her journey. It was a reminder that even in the midst of pain and uncertainty, there was a greater plan at work. She felt a sense of peace and fulfillment, knowing that she was living out her purpose. Her faith had led her to her true purpose. She realized that her journey was not just about her, but about the impact she could have on others. She saw her art as a gift, a way to bring hope and healing to those who needed it most. She felt a deep sense of fulfillment and joy, knowing that she was making a difference in the world. If you're facing disappointment, remember, God's timing and purpose are perfect. It can be difficult to see the bigger picture when you're in the midst of pain and uncertainty, but trust that there is a greater plan at work and that every step of your journey is leading you to where you are meant to be. Hold on to your faith and keep moving forward, knowing that you are not alone. Hold on to faith and let him lead you to something even more significant. Your journey may be filled with twists and turns, but trust that each step is a part of a greater plan. Embrace the challenges and the setbacks, knowing that they are shaping you into the person you are meant to be. Let your faith be your guide, and trust that you are being led to something even more beautiful and meaningful. Like, share, and follow for more inspiring stories. Join us on this journey of faith, resilience, and the power of art. Together we can find hope and inspiration in the stories of those who have overcome adversity and found their true purpose. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to sharing more stories with you.